Good morning, good morning, good morning, with a little bit of morning matters. So getting moving here at 6:30 a.m. And I know I said yesterday I was going to start at 6, but I was thinking, do I really need to do this for an hour? And so I started doing some other work and then jumped on at 6:30. And then I'm like, maybe I'll do it at 6 and then do the other work at 6:30 and then go jog. I don't know. We'll see what you guys like. But yeah, this morning matters. We do this every morning just to get up, see the sunrise, get moving, get in a positive mindset about the day. And basically this is for me to share my goals, and not that my goals will mean much to you, but hopefully it will give you some motivation to get up in the morning, write your own goals down, get focused. And so it keeps me on track. And hopefully it will keep some of you on track. And then we watch a little something to keep us in line. So yesterday, we watched about half of the Jim Rohn mindset. We're going to watch the second half of that today. But let me start off by going over my goals and where I am looking to get done. So all right. So this morning, let's remind ourselves of what we're looking at. And so what I want to accomplish by 50, before 50, I turned 49. I'm at Washington. If this is your first video, I'm at Washington. I have a video series called This Matters. I'm actually working on a second podcast with a partner where we'll talk about other stuff. Part of the This Matters content is I do things like the morning matters, like we're talking about right now. I do cosmic matters, which I do every Sunday from 10 to 12 o'clock, where we talk about philosophy and space and the far out stuff as far as that goes. I do money matters on my Patreon, where we talk about issues of wealth and investing. And I will be doing something on Patreon called Matt Matters, and I'm going to be posting my own personal budgets and health and things that I do. I'm going to probably make that like $100 or something high that nobody wants to jump on, because I'm going to be talking about my personal life in there, and I don't need everybody to be a part of that and share everything, but I will share it. I guess I am going to be sharing it just at a higher price for that. But I'm going to be sharing a lot of me anyway. So here's what here's my goals over the next year. Number one is decrease my bad debt by $25,000. So a little bit of that yesterday. I want to buy $10,000 of Tesla stock, because I think that will be my retirement money, and I want to save $7,000, and I'll raise my credit score about $150. By the way, I'm not somebody who is. They say there's two ways to learn. You can learn from your mistakes, or you can learn from others' mistakes. So I've made a ton of mistakes financially and health-wise, and I'm literally starting at the bottom of the bucket right now, and the goal of this is, see, in a year from now you can say, wow, look where he was 1 year ago, and where he is now. And that's my motivation, to be a motivation for you. So as far as my health, I want to get my A1C down to 6.5 or lower, which I'll be checking at the end of each month. My average blood sugar under 150. It was 265 yesterday. Weight down to 250 pounds. It was, last time I checked, 297. Complete a half marathon. Now, the cool thing is I got up to 4 miles. Yesterday I only ran 3 miles. We'll see what I do today. Bench press 315. Got to get back to the gym. The running, I run every day. This is day 10. Which the objective is to be consistent. So consistency really is the key, and it's better to be consistent than going crazy. and not doing it. It's better to go to the gym every day and spend 10 minutes than to go to the gym once a week for uh, 2 hours and then never go and then don't go again for like a month. Right. And so I want to get my squat back up to 225 for 10. And my disciplines, follow my weekly budget, make a weekly budget video. The video is going to keep me accountable to not spend money on silly and extravagant stuff or things that I shouldn't be spending it on, and focus it money as a tool to accomplish my goals up there. When I don't have if I don't hold myself accountable, then I won't be accountable. So work daily on getting my income to $112,347. That's what I need to achieve all those things up there plus taxes. And I will yesterday I did some good stuff there as far as just working on some solar sales and some stuff I had to get done, and make a daily video and weekly podcast. So here we are doing the daily video, and then the health, jog every day, gym 3 times a week. I need to get on that because it's already Wednesday. And 17/7 intermittent fasting. Start at 2, end at 9. I keep saying start at 2 and end at 9. I did not accomplish that yesterday. I started like 2:15, and I stopped eating at the last thing I ate was at 10. So I didn't do 17/7. So this is a good reminder. That's why I do this in the morning, to remind myself of my failures and my successes and get back on the horse. So today, again, I'm going to wait till I'm going to stop at 9. I'm going to make some better choices there. And we're going to go get on the right path of running. So with all that being said, enough about me. Let's get to Mr. Jim Rohn. Let me share. Let me take this down. So hopefully you spend some time making your own goals, reminding yourself of them every morning. Get up with some purpose. That's the focus. I know my energy is is low, but trust me, that's the whole point of this. The point of it is to get yourself in the right motivation, the right mindset. Like I don't want to go run right now. I definitely don't want to go run, but I am going to, and this is why I'm putting on some Jim Rohn. There we go. Oh, let me find Jim. There he is. All right, we're gonna wrap up where we left off. So yesterday we wrapped up at the 5-minute and 32-minute mark. 5-minute and 32 mark, right? And let's bring Jim to the stage. Let me make sure. Yeah, we're good. All right. So hold on a second. You're not seeing the whole thing, are you? All right, already some technical difficulties. I think I added the wrong thing to the screen. All right, let's try that again. Share screen, window, Jim Rohn, share. There we go. There's Jim. All right, let's back it up. We're supposed to start the 5-minute, 32-minute mark, which is what we did yesterday. I'm already getting some more energy. Just hearing Jim's voice has helped me out already. Let's get back to 5:32 is where we stopped yesterday. So let's finish up with some Jim. Make sure he's up on the screen. He's up there. Let's go. Oh, I suck at this. Okay, one more time. I clicked stop sharing, and I went to click the screen anywhere, and I clicked stop sharing. Yeah, this is gonna be fun watching these videos in a year from now. All right, one more time. Actually, let me make myself down. Let's go down here. Let's see if I can do it this time. Last shot, and then we can listen to some Jim Rohn. Here we go. Mm, mm, mm. Right, right. Yeah, that is so true. Like sometimes, and it sometimes, the people you get motivation from, the people who drive you are people you don't even know. I was driven. I think one person was on my live, and I was like, "Cool! I've got somebody listening. I got to do it good." But but sometimes it's the people. Like it's funny. I get very motivated from the people who, like in my comments. Like I actually came up with a whole podcast about um from someone in my comments who was being negative, and and sometimes the people that you care about the most, and it's not because they want bad for you, but it's because they want good for you. They want you to be safe, they want you to be protected, and so they stop you from doing the things that you want to do, the things that would make you great. It's I always used to tell my I would tell my students when they used to work for me in the summer times, they would always get flack from their parents. And it's funny because I'm like, look, your parents love you, and but the thing is that parents want you to whatever you're doing, they want you to do something else. It's just kind of how it goes. It's just how we are. It's like if they weren't working all summer, they'd be like, "Why don't you go out and get a job? Why don't you do something productive?" Then they would work and they would be at my office, or they'd be out at work all the time, and the parents would tell them, you're working too much. Why are you always over there? Why are you always doing this? And so didn't matter. It didn't really matter what they were doing. I thought that the parents were bad. It's just the parents were trying to protect their children, right? They just want them to be to we're all of us that are parents out there. I'm not a parent, but well, for every single parent out there, all they are a kid that didn't die. That's it. And and we're all just trying to figure it out. We're still just trying to figure it out. And that's what we forget. When we're young, we look at our parents as like these people who know everything, who are they're the adults. They're the ones who taught us the rules of life. And they're just trying to figure it out themselves. They and and doesn't matter how much they made financially, how good they are health wise, how they are late. Like we're all just trying to figure it out. But they're the authority figures, so we look at them as like, wow, like they must have got it, and we're just going through life for ourselves. So anyway, so it was just made me think of think of that, like be careful. You got to guard your coffee, and even people who care about you and who want the best for you sometimes could be poisoning your coffee. So it's a good interesting sentiment from Mr. Jim Rohn. All right, let's wrap this up. So I clicked the wrong button one more time, man. All right, thank you, Jim. I am ready to go now. So I'm going to go out. Actually, you know what I just thought? So I forgot about some of my, like, even though I woke up yesterday morning and got my goals. Like I said, I didn't stick to my intermittent fasting. I probably could made some better choices yesterday. And so what I'm going to do this morning to change is I'm going to I'm going to right now go print out those goals. I just emailed it to myself so that way I can have it on my phone so I can look at it, those things there, and remind myself during the day, what I'm focused on and what's important to me, because that's when the distractions come. Once the distractions come, your mindset gets all wonky, and which is why morning matters, right? And and then I'm also going to print it out and keep it somewhere in my car just to look at it more than once a day. So, anyways, that's how I'm getting better. I see some people just joined us. So we do this. This is Morning Matters. I do this from 6:30 to 7 every day, right before I go and run. If you want to see me on TikTok, usually I run on TikTok, or I'll be jogging, and on this channel later on. But yeah, so what did we learn from Jim? Just to recap, anyone can poison your coffee, right? Whether they're your friend or your foe, and also anyone can, and you just got to watch it. Watch what, and your coffee meaning your mind, like what's being put in there. Who are you interacting with? What are they? Is people motivating you or holding you back from the things you want to do in your life? So spend some time today, write out your goals, write out your dreams, and focus on them. And I'll see you tomorrow morning in Matt Matters again.